Hello, everyone, and welcome to our virtual celebration. We have a great celebration today. We have Alice Wallace in the house doing her beautiful song, The Blue. And then to head us off, Peggy Lebo with The Path of Light. So before we begin this celebration, there was one more thing I wanted to say. That we are restructuring ourselves right now. We are looking to do this virtual experience at a different way. And so your feedback is really important. Please take a moment and let us know what you like about it, how you'd like to see it differently, what you would like us to provide for you. Just let yourself hang out, relax, and enjoy the intro music of Peggy Lebo, The Path of Light.
Trust in the Spirit. I will open my heart. I will always remember the truth of God that has brought me this far. So lead me on this path of life. And every step I take in faith leads me home to a place where all I know is love and grace. Lead me on this path of life. Shine a light in the darkness. I will bring forth the truth. I will always honor the beauty and light that I see in you. Lead me on this path of life. And every step I take in faith leads me home to a place where all I know is love and grace. Lead me on this path of light. As I breathe, I become completely one with the light and the love. Completely one. As I breathe, I become completely one with the light and the love. Completely Lead me on this path of light, and every step I take in faith leads me home to a place where all I know is love and grace. All I know is love. All I know is love. All I know is love and grace. Grace.
It's the circle of life, and it moves us all through despair and hope, through faith and love, till we find our place on the path unwinding. Elton John. And so it is.
Hello, everyone, and thank you again for tuning in. So we are now in the month of August, and we're winding down a year's theme that has been initiated with the words, the path. We make the path by walking, the path of love, the path of creativity, the path of joy, the path of abundance, and so forth and so on. And as we're sort of circling at the end of this year, we've been actually using the Jewish calendar, which begins in Rosh Hashanah. So August is when we sort of wind down. And this month we complete this year's theme with the path of full expression. And I'd like to begin with a poem that I ran into the other day by Samuel Taylor Coleridge. He's the one who did the rhyme of the Ancient Mariner. He was a romantic, a philosopher, and a poet. But contemplate this. Maybe use it as a meditation. What if you slept? And what if in your sleep you dreamed? And what if in your dream you went to heaven and there plucked a strange and beautiful flower? And what if when you awoke you had that flower in your hand? Ah, what then? What then? What if you awoke and had that beautiful flower from the dream world, the world of the imagination, the world of the divine in your hand? What if? How would your life be different today? What would be the things that you would be organizing? What would be the things that you would be creating? Where would the places be that you would be going? Who would you be going with? What adventures are in store for you? What would be increasing? What would be eliminated? And what is the story you're telling yourself now about how that is or is not in your life? Because this is it. It's all about the story that we tell ourselves. It comes down to that. Don Jose, in his book, The Wisdom of the Shaman, says this: the simple truth is that every person is an artist, and that the art that we create is the story of our life. Let's think about that. The art that you create is the story of your life. So as you look at your external world, the relationships, the career, the service, where you volunteer, where you give your energy, where you hold your energy back, all of these become part of the story of your life. Our most powerful superpower is our power to choose. As I've said before, it's even more powerful than the power of love because we choose love. And the reality is this: we choose the story of our life every day, every moment, every word that we speak is creating this. Abraham Heschel says, words create worlds. And so when we listen to our words, when we see the world in which we live, when we acknowledge our perception, this is the story that we have created. It's the good news and the bad news. The good news is we can change the story. If the bad news is we don't like the story, but what do we base it on? Ernest Holmes, the founder of our particular teaching, says this: we need to face life in the light of a new truth, a new understanding, and a conviction that we are in partnership with the infinite. Then we may receive direct divine guidance and know how to live as human beings, because we have first discovered that we are divine beings. So this is what it comes down to, is organizing the story of our life around the spiritual and metaphysical truth that we are divine beings. You know, I absolutely love the opening song of Peggy Lebo, this idea of following the path of light. It's a path that leads us to grace and to love and to connection and to vitality and to great and wonderful and beautiful experiences that include service to that ideal that is greater than ourself. So my invitation is to live our life fully with a new story that acknowledges that we are noble sons and daughters of a high and beautiful race, that there is dignity and grace and joy encoded into the very DNA of who we are. Because the alternative is a life that is unlived. A life that, as Thoreau says, is a life lived in quiet desperation. Carl Jung says it this way: nothing has a stronger influence on their children than the unlived lives of their parents. And so for our children and our children's children, and for all creation, for the health and the well-being of the very planet that we live on, my invitation, my encouragement is to live your life fully. And this month we are going to be exploring ways in which we do it. But for today, in this moment, I'm going to invite you into a meditation, into an affirmation, a self-visualization that was given by Dr. Holmes toward the end of his life. And begin by breathing. Because when we breathe, everything changes. So breathe. Breathe, being very conscious of an inhale and a pause and an exhale and a pause and an inhale and a pause and an exhale and a pause. Let go of everything. Clear your thought of every impression. Do not will or wish anything. In the silence of your own thought, feel that you are surrounded by an infinite spirit, that there is an influx of this spirit flowing through you. Let the mind of this spirit be your mind, and say, Infinite Spirit within me, which is God, all-knowing, all-wise, all-perfect one. There is no life apart from you, and you are that which I am. I am whole because you are whole. I am perfect because you are perfect. I know because you know. I am because you are. My word is the law unto itself through the one great law of perfect liberty and perfect action. So now I just invite you to visualize what you desire, to draw a complete picture of it in your thought. That's right. Create the image. See yourself in that image. Allow yourself what you feel when that image is real within you. Allow that feeling to permeate every cell in your body. Realize that you are experiencing it now. And breathe. And gently let yourself come back here. That's right. You know how to do this. You know what this is, right? You know, the entire planet is under this incredible restructuring that is going on. And all of us are feeling a level of anxiety someplace, somewhere, as this restructuring is taking hold. It's an invitation for a new story. It's an invitation for a new way of living, of a new life. So I invite you to practice this meditation often, daily, twice daily. What is your desire? How do you structure your life around this desire? Allow yourself to feel it. And when you do, let yourself, as Alice Wallace says, release and move into the blue.
Sail away into the blue. It's out there waiting, it could be waiting for you. You're only scared of the things that you can't see. Most beautiful things you only see in your dreams. It's all a mystery, an untold story, a blank page waiting for a lie. I bet you know I'm just marking time, and now you stand right at the edge, where you're going, where you've been. The only certainty is you and the blue. And the blue. Sail away till you can't see. A speck of land or the person you used to be.
So a couple announcements. One is that on August 8th at Hilltop Center, Spirit Hill will be doing the live music and we'll be doing an after party after service in the courtyard. Also, August 12th, Don Miguel Ruiz Jr. and his brother Don Jose Ruiz are going to be giving a lecture. We'll have question and answer. It's going to be an exciting night. Daring Greatly will be heading it up. It'll be a wonderful evening. Tickets are going fast. Please go to the website and you can purchase the tickets there. And in that also, I want to thank you for your very generous and continual support, because that's what's making it happen. And we'd like to take it bigger. We'd like to provide with you more spiritual tools. So thank you once again for your partnership with us.